Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. You know, there's always a different vibe to a New Year's Eve game, Clark, and you and I can feel it.
Yeah, different vibe, but nonetheless, all people are looking forward to starting afresh. A new year brings new opportunities, new hope, and new possibilities, partner.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Anderson outside. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. McGrady outside. The prodigy passes to McGrady. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Anderson. Marshall sets a screen for Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Pippen down low. Working on Anderson. And Pippen gets it to go.
Boy, Pippen showing you some passing right there with that nice finish.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Anderson wide open. Portland again missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Jordan. The quick look, no good that time. The Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's the prodigy. His last outing, 16 points for him. Outside, Jordan. Pass to the prodigy. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Portland. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
And seeing where Portland is, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Now here's Wells. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. It's blocked.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Basket counts.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Trailblazers trail by 8. So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Anderson against Jordan. Anderson outside. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. Wells. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Wells stays in control of his emotions. Now, he plays with a lot of energy and a bit of an edge. He's really terrific.
The free throw drops for Wells. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Hey, I've said it before, it's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Trailblazers trail by 9. Anderson outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's McGinnis. It's hauled in by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Trailblazers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year, but just a tad worse, so not too bad.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Here's the prodigy. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Pippen misses. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons in Detroit. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Jordan pushing it up.
Whoa! Yeah, Pippen, a fantastic defender and knows when to pounce on passing lanes to come up with the steals. Watch out.
Pass to Anderson. And here is Wells. 5 on the clock. Now Marshall. Here's McGinnis. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
To the left wing. Sinks the triple. And 7 points for the prodigy.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So Maurice Cheeks decides to take a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Boozer's checked in.
43, Carlos Boozer.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Pass to Wells. from outside the arc. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-3 run. Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Anderson. Now Wells. McGrady covering. Shoots from 14. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Looking at Portland, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Pistons.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now, here's Marshall. 14 points from him the last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Portland again missing. The Bulls leading by 18. Down low. Here's Jordan. Good D by Anderson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Looking to end the run. Carlos Boozer pulls it in.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Williams is checked in for the prodigy.
Number 22, Joe Williams.
Trailblazers trail by 20. Pass to Anderson. Marshall sets a screen for Anderson. Now Marshall. They set the screen. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Hits from the high post.
And whenever Marshall makes use of that mid-range area, he becomes so dependable as a scorer.
Chicago leading by 18. Williams with the ball. Jordan at the elbow. The kick out to Boozer. Outside Williams. Lets it go from deep. McGrady outside. His three-pointers off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Out to the wing, to the middle. Here's Dudley. That's tipped.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejection.
One-on-one fast break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, you know, he just took off in transition and gets there to finish off the fast break strong.
Well, Chicago's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Jordan against Anderson. Ilgauskas. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense that time totally outsmarted by Jordan with the pick and roll. Great way to create for another shooter.
Pass to Anderson.
Right here.
Clock at 6. Now here's Wells. Shoots over Jordan. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Takes it inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The ball handling of T-Mac, really impressive. Watching him play, this guy is a thing of beauty. Puts a lot of time into his ball handling. You can tell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
They set the pick. Here's McGinnis. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Here's Boozer. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after Carlos Boozer's score. Pass to Wells. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Boozer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McGrady passes to Ilgauskas. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. Ilgauskas has got his 2nd bucket of the night. 55 seconds left in the first. Pass to Anderson to end the drought. Boozer with the rebound. And Chicago has possession. Inside, Ilgauskas, and he banks in the layup. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Anderson can't get it to go.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
McGrady outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's the prodigy after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Bulls moving the ball around. Boozer passes to the prodigy. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Stoudemire missing. The Bulls shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. And Curry throws it down.
Boy, that pass there, on time, on point. Nice play.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Back to Stoudemire. Outside Daniel. Here's Randolph. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Outside Boozer. Pass to Crawford. Here's Fizer. On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's covered by Daniels. Here's Crawford. Banked in off the glass. Crawford's got his first basket of the night.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Here's Stoudemire. Off target from outside. Here's Pfizer. And it's Boozer atop the key. Pass to Pfizer. Here's the prodigy, running by Stoudemire. 5 to shoot. Crawford outside. Portland grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Daniels. From the wing. And Portland again with the bucket.
Boy, it never gets old watching him bang buckets through.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. Scottie Pippen checked in for the Bulls. And Portland making a change here. Looking at the draft in the past few seasons, Greg, there's a lot of young talent coming into this league right now.
And a lot of question marks, too. But you're right, Kevin. Between the dynamic players coming out of college and the guys coming from overseas, I think we have an exciting new era in front of us.
Now here's Crawford, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's the prodigy. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. The prodigy's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Here is Anderson. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Now here's Stoudemire. Not a lot of room. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
And Anderson kicks to Marshall. Outside, Randolph. Randolph, a screen on Crawford. And here's Anderson from the arc. And the second chance effort by Randolph.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Pass to Crawford. Here's Pfizer. The prodigy passes to Pippen. Here's the prodigy, headed by Stoudemire. There's the three. Rebound by Marshall.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Curry trying to break free. Crawford's shot is good. Crawford's got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Trailblazers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Anderson. Randolph in the posts, guarded by Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Randolph was an Indiana State champion coming out of high school, so you know the pressure of the NBA doesn't bother him. And there's nothing more intense than that when you talk about that Indiana high school tournament.
No good on the free throw. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Chicago. Jordan comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Portland with a change here, too. Dudley's checked in. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process
This is
in
an
that first
asshole.
game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
And here's Anderson. following the three from Tracy McGrady. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Jordan with the bucket.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
Now here's Anderson. Still yet to score. Over to the left wing. Wells passes to Dudley. 6 to shoot. Wells kicks to Marshall. And here's Anderson from the arc. Portland no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pippen feeling it out a bit. "18 feet out." Portland grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for Portland, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Now here's Anderson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Over to the wing. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss. And the second chance effort by Randolph.
No holding back, finishing strong.
Chicago's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's McGrady. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Go the other way.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Number 5, Jeff McGinnis.
The Trailblazers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. To the right side. Here's Wells. Pass to Dudley. Here's McGinnis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 6.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
McGrady outside. Outside Jordan. Curry setting the pick for Jordan. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And that time the screener rolls and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Anderson the screen. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And Curry pulls it down.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Back to McGrady. Here's Jordan. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. McGrady's got 3 assists in the game. And for Portland, they're shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
So at Chicago now, the Blazers getting the bucket. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 14.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
To the inside, and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Bulls. He lines it up.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break.
That was the nastiest transition I've ever seen.
Mode.
And for Portland, they're shooting a ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. To the wing on the left. Now here's Wells. McGrady covering. Here's McGinnis. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Pippen. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's McGrady, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And Portland has possession. Out to the right wing. Now here's Wells. D right on him. Count that one. 5 points in the game.
That's how it's done. Getting down and dirty inside. Good result.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Curry setting the pick for McGrady. Pass to Curry. And Curry throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Portland with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket to the wing right side. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Wells. McGrady covering. Wells' shot is good.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Here's McGrady, covered by Wells. From deep three-point land. That one's not going to go. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's Chicago running away with this one. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.